Good afternoon. I pray that your Monday was filled with spaces and places of joy, of peace, of happiness. I'm outside taking a walk. It's 70 degrees here. And so I've been wanting to post about this ever since I heard this quote. I read this quote on someone else's page, and it was some advice that was given to her as she's embarking into a new relationship. And it said, behave as if you've never been hurt. Act as if you've never been hurt. And I've been thinking about that thing because for most of us, if we've been on this planet for a minute, we've been on the planet for a while, we have been in a relationship that may have hurt us. We may have been in a situation that may have caused us emotional and, God forbid, physical pain. And so what happens is when we go into or have the prospect of a new relationship, we're on guard, okay? We are like, I remember what happened with that last person, and you're not going to do that to me, so I'm going to have my eyes wide open. I am going to be on guard. Well, I'm not saying that we should not be precautious. I'm not saying that we should not have learned from the past relationship. But my title is Remember the Lesson and Leave the Pain. Remember the lesson and leave the pain. You know, whatever relationship you've been in, whether it's friendship, intimate, familiar with family, there are times when you will be disappointed. There will be times when you will be hurt. There will be times when you will find yourself wondering, how did I even get here? You know, what started off so right, so good, has now just kind of dissolved into this. And you vow, if I ever get to take another breath, I'm never doing this again. I'm never going to get caught off guard again. I'm never going to be blindsided again. I'm going to pay attention to all the clues. I'm going to have my antenna up. I'm going to be more insightful. I'm going to be more discerning, which to some degree are all good things to be, but everything requires balance. And unfortunately, if you go looking for bad, guess what you're going to find? Bad. If you go looking for infidelity, you're going to find infidelity. If you go looking for someone who does not meet all your needs, cross all your I's and all your T's, someone who brings out the worst in you, that's exactly what you're going to find. Because we attract, unfortunately, we attract those things that take up the majority of our thoughts. So my suggestion is to focus, if you're looking for a partner, to focus on the good qualities, someone who's loving, someone who's kind, someone who's respectful, someone who's caring, someone who's supporting, someone who's got some financial means, who's not going to be dependent on you, someone who has the same shared interests. Focus on those things. The Bible says, think on these things, and it lists good things, not bad things. If all you're focused on is, I wonder when he's going to hurt me, I wonder when he's going to cheat, I wonder when he's going to do this, I wonder when this is going to happen, I wonder when he's going to raise his voice, I wonder, that's all you're filling your thoughts with. So again, remember the lesson. Remember the lessons you learned from that bad relationship. And the lessons may have been to not be so naive, to not be to not pay attention to red flags, not pay attention to what the person's doing, but only focused on what they're saying. Those are good things to take that lesson with, but leave the hurt behind. And you may say, that's hard to do. Well, here's my example. If you have ever given birth to more than one child, and I'm not talking about twins, but if you've ever given birth to more than one child, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I remember when I gave birth to my first son and those labor pains were happening, and I had him naturally. That pain was like, woo, none I had ever really experienced before. But guess what? I ended up with 2 more children. I got pregnant, and had 2 more kids. And what I remembered and what I took into becoming pregnant, not twice, but 3 times, was not the pain of the childbirth, but the blessings of having children. The blessings, the things I had learned from the first child, I could bring to the second child and to the third child. So I'm out here in the warm air, and I'm getting ready to finish my walk, and I just want you to remember the lesson and leave the hurt. It'll open up a world of possibilities for you. It'll get you a step closer to getting the life that you want, the love that you want, the relationship that you deserve, and to get it intentionally. Love you all. Talk with you later. Bye-bye.